All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So as you can see on the screen, we are going to talk about Earth Day, which is today. So April 22nd, each year is Earth Day. And for those of you who don't know exactly what Earth Day is, well, it is an annual event that is dedicated to raise awareness about environmental changes or, climate change on our planet. And today is actually the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. So let's talk a little bit about that. So first, where did Earth Day start or why? Well, it was inspired by this oil spill in 1969 in Santa Barbara. So all these dark spots you see here is oil. So this was a very big oil spill, which caused quite a disaster with wildlife in the ocean. So this inspired the creation of Earth Day. And yeah, let's move on into the next part. So what is climate change? So in a few words, climate change refers to the temperature changes. So as you can see in this image, it refers to the temperature rising in the planet. So this can be also through natural causes, but mostly it has been through human activity that this temperature is rising. And primarily because of the fossil fuels like oil and gas and coal. But yeah, so burning these fossil fuels creates greenhouse gas emissions that kind of cover the earth, and the sun just makes the temperature rise more and more. And now I want to talk a little bit about the effects of climate change. So why is it such a bad thing that the climate is changing? So let's take a look at the effects of climate change. So first, here we see an image of the sun in a city, and the hotter temperatures are a consequence of climate change. So every year is warmer and warmer than the previous one. So I don't know if you've noticed it yourselves, but each year is hotter. Also, because of the temperature is so hot, there can be other consequences such as wildfires. And well, I don't know if I have been seeing the news, but here in Mexico, the wildfires are common. Of course, they're not as big as in other countries, but we have them here. All right, so this is another effect of climate change, which is severe storms. So of course, this is not an image of a storm, but this is the result of a big storm. So storms cause a lot of disaster through cities, like floods, or they don't, well, in this image, we see a woman there standing in the water, but this is because these storms are worse and worse as the climate changes and the temperature rises. So, and let's see another effect of climate change, which is drought. So it is increased because there is, or because of the weather, the climate is changing. There is less water available in some regions, so it makes it hard to do agriculture and the ecosystems are changing as well because of the lack of water. Also, because of these, there are food shortages in some areas. So yeah, not having water is a big problem, and it is caused by the climate change. Now, this is another effect of climate change, which is the rising ocean. So the ocean is warming, and as the ice melts, the ocean rises. So many communities that are on the coast and just on the shoreline, they are experiencing problems of the water of the ocean rising. And I think I have one more example of an effect of the climate change, which is the loss of species. So because of all these effects that I already mentioned, they pose a risk for not just animals, but also plants. And yeah, we are losing them because their habitats are suffering as well. All right, and I think this is everything I have here. Oh yeah, still, what can we do to help? So there are many things we can do, but let's talk about this with those of you who joined through Zoom. So thank you everyone who's watching through Facebook or YouTube. But if you can, please come and join us on Zoom so we can talk about things that we can do to help.